Which I will not take it up. Okay, I lied. I'm going to put 23 ounces in there. I need the 8. Which is really going to suck. So now I get to try and pour out of this full one, and I need all of 1 ounce.
Pero nang rin uban na 3 minutes na itaod na naman. Latex gloves.
Do you have the lid for this one, Greg?
Also never use.
Is this the same lid that you took off of this one?
Kasi pag low quality epoxy yan, matapang yan. Pag ganun yung iwan natin lint.
Meron tayong example ng ginamitan natin
ng
Yeah,
low quality.
that's 26.
Dapat high
So,
quality. Meron
what I'm going to do here, after I shake up my gunmetal, I'm going to mix 2 colors together because I like doing that. I like the way it looks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a base coat that is gunmetal. Ah, crap, it's not closed all the way. Yeah, just pick it up. Okay, again, add rates of this. As I call it, I went to the Paul Swenson School of Mixing. Nah, don't worry about it. Okay, now you guys can all say you went to the Matt Bennett School of Mixing when you're doing your samples. Add rates are going to be roughly 1 ounce of reflector by volume to every 12 ounces of mixed product. Okay, so per gallon. No, we're lying. I'm done. 8 ounces. 8 ounces per gallon. So 8 ounces per mixed 4 liters, we'll call it. Now that's just a starting point. That's for your middle colors. Your darker colors, like I said, gunmetal, ECS blue, russet, coffee, brass, copper, titanium. You might go down to 5 ounces per mixed gallon for 4 liters. Your lighter colors, charcoal pearl, sky blue, Rialto, bubblegum. Don't me ever catch any of you guys doing bubblegum floors. Okay? Unless the homeowner really pushes that. Bubblegum is like a color. Our managing director in Ghana did his floor with white. He did different reflector floor in each room of his house. Did his hallway in white with bubblegum highlights that looked like somebody drug a dead body down the hallway. That's exactly what it looks like. There's looks like blood streaks down his hallway. We're like, Johnny. But you might need to bump up the add rate to 12 ounces of reflector per mixed 4 liters. Charcoal pearl especially. Charcoal pearl, when it goes down, is near translucent. You can see through it. If the writing was on this Hardy Backer board and I put charcoal pearl on top of even gray and you can see the writing through the gray, you're going to see the writing through the charcoal pearl. So your best bet is to double up a white base coat or tan. I like charcoal pearl under tan or over tan. It looks cool. Ends up kind of looking like a milky marble, and then you can add highlights to it and actually make a marble floor. But you got to be really careful. Charcoal pearl is almost see-through. Your base coat is really going to reflect through on charcoal pearl. On this, is it going to make any kind of a difference? No. I'm tossing basically dark gray and dark blue on top of this gray floor. You won't be able to see any of the gray. But if I did this with charcoal pearl, you'd be able to see every single bit of this gray unless I really put enough pigment in there. And you can bump it up as high as, if not more than, 12 ounces of pigment or reflector per mixed 4 liters. So that's just something to keep in mind. Again, when you're doing samples, write down how much you mixed in. If you like that color, oh, that came out really cool. Write exactly how much you used per. You're always going to say, you know, I used 3 ounces of desert beige per 1 bag of thin finish. So for this, you'd say, oh, I used X amount of ounces of reflector for X amount of liters. If you mixed up 3 liters to do your sample and you added 8 liters of pigment to it, you know that if you end up mixing up 24 liters down the road, you would need to add X amount times your 8. So if you mixed up 3, so you need to add 64 ounces to get that exact same color ratio. Now these are never going to be the same though. Okay, your sample will look close but it'll never look the same. And that's part of the beauty of it, is that I can't come in here and replicate your floor. Even having done it for X amount of years, I can't come in and just pinpoint target. And sometimes I can't even tell what colors you use because of the way they move and mix and match together. Sometimes it's a color combination that you don't even know. You're like, oh, that looks like copper. No, it's coffee and brass mixed together and it comes out almost coppery, but a little shade off. But I'd come in and say, okay, I'm gonna just put down this copper.